Hey guys, Iceman here. And check this out, man. This is a NECA Godzilla toy. Target now has like a lot of these, as far as I know. And the detail is amazing. It's very articulate. And I would like to get a SHIN Godzilla toy. In fact, I intend to. And when I do, expect a toy NECA versus toy SHIN Godzilla battle to the death. Stay tuned for that, okay? But I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm a bit concerned at this point. Now, we've all been anticipating Godzilla King of the Monsters, as the trailer looks epic, right? But nonetheless, Godzilla, although improved perhaps, how much of a match would the legendary Godzilla be to the mighty SHIN Godzilla? Now, I've been doing some researches on SHIN Godzilla, and he possesses the ability to mutate, man. He starts out as this nasty, slithering worm, and then he mutates and starts getting upright, and eventually to its fullest form. Now, SHIN Godzilla has some amazing abilities, I have come to find. One of which is his sheer size and prowess and strength, although his little arms aren't really very much so compared to Godzilla's in the way of strength. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really seem like he'd win him in an arm wrestling match. But of course, they probably wouldn't resort to that. SHIN Godzilla has this beam of atomic breath that in the film was able to slice through buildings, no problem. And it wasn't the sort of spewing magma that Godzilla Legendary has. It was a freaking lightsaber beam-like thing. Yeah, very dangerous. And what's even more concerning is that when needed, SHIN Godzilla can blast beams from all of its spikes. Like, beep, beep, is what it looked like in the movie, man. And he started just slicing buildings, and there were these planes above him, and he just, and they all exploded and shit. Very defensive. It gets me concerned if Godzilla were to get on top of him, for example, SHIN could just, boom, blast his freaking beams out of its back. And just impale Godzilla with them, you know what I mean? It seems like it could be something to that magnitude. Another thing is that SHIN Godzilla can blast a beam out of its tail, and then whip it around. So if Godzilla were to get on top of SHIN in this way, SHIN Godzilla could whip its tail around and knock him out with it, or zap him and shit and spray his atomic beam at him. And fry him a new asshole. Potentially, anyway. Excuse my language. But it's true. I think. In Godzilla Legendary, we know that he's very strong. And capable of withstanding a lot of hell. We saw how tanks and rockets would blast at him at his back, and he was able to withstand it and continue on in battle. And the Mutos were very dangerous as well. In fact, there were two of them teaming against Godzilla. And he still was somehow able to overcome. Eventually using his atomic breath to blast it down the female's Muto's throat and kill it. And Godzilla also used its tail as quite a weapon when... Damn, that tail is just not... in sync. There it goes. When the male Muto was flying toward Godzilla, Godzilla timed it just right and smacked the shit out of it with its tail. And I do wonder how SHIN would take such a whack. So I don't know, it's a tough thing. But I am concerned that potentially SHIN Godzilla would have the upper hand in battle, as SHIN seems to have more tools to advance his means, you know what I mean? But what do you guys think? Who would win in battle between these two? Be it on land or in water? I think Godzilla has the physical strength over SHIN. And perhaps is a bit more agile with its tail whack. and is a bit more of a wrestler. You know, Godzilla Legendary is more thick. So being thick, I think, in this case, counts for something. But let me know in the comments your thoughts on these matters. Who would beat the other's ass? And like this video if you haven't yet. I am the Iceman. Peace be with you.